Hey guys, today we're going to compare the Ibanez mini tube screamer and the Wampler Paisely drive from the Paisely Deluxe. As you know, there's been a lot of talk on the forums and on YouTube about the Paisely drive being a clone of the Ibanez tube screamer. Today we're going to find out if that's true. I'm running it through a Positive Grid Spark Go mini guitar amp, 5 watt solid state, and using my trusty PRS Antenna SE with Peter Frampton pickups. Here's my clean tone on the bridge pickup. Alright, let's try turning on the mini tube screamer with the gain all the way down. Tone and level are set to match unison of the clean channel. Here we go. Alright, so I think it's fair to say that we could not use the mini tube screamer as a clean boost because there's already a lot of gain, even with the gain all the way down. Let's try the Paisely Drive by Wampler. Here we go. So already we can see and hear that, well, not see, but feel and hear that the Paisely Drive is way less compressed. It has way more dynamics. And the bass response is way different. Let's try a lead line with the mini tube screamer with the gain all the way down and see what that sounds like. Not too bad. Let's try the same thing for the Paisely Drive, or I'll at least try to get as close as possible. Yeah, definitely way cleaner and way more dynamic. Let's try putting the gain for both of these pedals at 25%. Again, both of the tone and level knobs are set to be equal with the clean channel, so we don't have to worry about changing them. We are going to get a little bit of volume increase because the gain is going up, but I don't want to really keep on changing everything to match the original volume of the clean channel. That's a little too tedious for me, so bear with me. Here we go. Mini tube screamer, 25% gain. Yeah, way more gain. It's alright, not bad. Let's try the Paisely Drive. Start to hear it sound more like an amp kind of overdrive gain. A lot of clarity in the notes for the Paisely Drive. The compression kicks in when you pick it, just like, okay, you know those electronic drums by Roland where it only has like 5 levels of volume? That just happened with the Ibanez tube screamer. I don't know if you could hear it, but I could definitely feel it and hear it in the room where I am. It just kicked up to a totally different volume when I was doing those little picking lines right there. All right. Anyways, let's go to 50% gain. Let's see what this sounds like. So what we notice now is the Paisely drive is now getting some fuzz characteristics. Started to get that little fuzziness around the bass, especially the bass frequencies. But let's try a lead line on a Tube Screamer Mini with that gain at the halfway. Here we go. Still sounds very Tube Screamery. Not much gain added from the 25% spot. I mean, there's more, but not much more. Let's try the same thing with the Paisely drive. Especially like when you do the one note lead lines like that, little solos, you can start to hear that fuzz kind of characteristic where you hear some artifacts break through, like some things that aren't supposed to come through start becoming apparent. And some people love that, some people will hate that. For me, it gives the drive a little bit more character, I guess. Just uniqueness, I guess. But like, if you're into fuzzes, then it's probably not going to matter much because you probably already have a pedal that does that kind of stuff. But that's where the Paisely drive is going. It's going towards the fuzz type of sound now. So let's go to, I don't know if you hear that, but that's some noise. So we're expecting a big gain increase, maybe. Ibanez Tube Screamer has a tiny bit of noise. It's not much. You barely hear it, but it's there. All right, let's do the Tube Screamer Mini at 75%. Here we go. Still sounds very Tube Screamer-ish. It's not going anywhere. It's exactly what you would expect from the Tube Screamer. Some more gain. Let's see how the Paisely drive sounds in fair. Volume and gain. So let's try some lead lines with the Tube Screamer at the 75% gain. starting to get that little nasally honkiness when you do those one note lead lines and say like you do two notes and it runs into each other and you kind of hear that little thing that it does, like that little interaction. Wonder what happens when we do that on the Paisely drive with the gain at the same. Oh, hear that harmonic kind of breakthrough right there? That's what it is. Harmonics coming out. Very fuzz-like. There it is, that fuzz characteristics. So let's try to do that lead line. Yeah, you start getting that on the Paisely drive, even just with one note alone. Like you're starting to get the harmonics, like almost like an Octavia effect or an octave effect. You're not getting that with the Tube Screamer on one note. I mean, you can get it probably on two notes depending on the situation. Stays pretty tame, right? Wonder if it'll do it again on the Paisely drive just by. Yeah. You start to get that little coin toss at the end of the note too, which is pretty cool. Again, some people will appreciate that. Some people won't. Gaining 100% on the Tube Screamer. Here we go. Yeah. 100% for the Paisely drive. Here we go. Yeah, so Paisely drive. I'm loving the Paisely drive. Tube Screamer is alright for like a boost pedal if you want a little bit of dirt in the pedal that you're boosting. Of course, I wouldn't recommend the Paisely drive as a boost pedal either, unless like you're, you know, not worried about having a pure, clean booster pedal. Like if you want a little bit of dirt, yeah, I would say go for it. But I love to use it as a boost for channel one because channel one's already like the underdog's already almost like a fuzz in a way too. It's a almost like a distortion. I wouldn't call it an overdrive. It is categorized as an overdrive, but it's an underdog, which is based off of Noble's ODS one, not an ODR, an S1. So it has a bit more gain than an ODR. And then, you know, the Paisely drive, again, based off the Z-Rex. So let's look at that gain stage one more time. Wow, definitely loud gain. People are saying it's a Tube Screamer. Tube Screamer with more gain, but Tube Screamer in the drive, Paisely drive at all. I'm not doubting it can do the same things. Like, I mean, I wouldn't even say that the Paisely drive can do the same things as a Tube Screamer. I could say it could get close, and you could use it as whatever you're using a tube screamer for, but it will sound different. The EQ is nothing like the tube screamer, and neither is the gain, as we just heard. Even with the gain all the way in the lower stages, it is going to be nothing like the tube screamer, whether you're doing some lead lines or rhythm work. I'm gonna put on the neck pickup now and do some chord work. Again, that was the tube screamer. Now we're gonna go to the Paisely drive, gain all the way down. Yeah, so tube screamer, if you want to be technical, it gets a little bit muddied out, even at the lowest gain setting when you're comparing it to a Paisely drive that has so much clarity and definition, even at the lowest gain. Yeah, so very, very interesting. Turn up the gain all the way again. Let's do some I don't know, classic inverted chords or whatever. Try the Paisely drive. The gain all the way up to 100% with that fuzz-like characteristics coming into the drive, it still retains its clarity. It sounds way more clear than the tube screamer, to my ears at least, and just as responsive. Still has a lot of control, but it can get into that nasty fuzz territory if you want it. So for me, well, I'm not going to say who I think is the winner, but I think the Paisely drive is more usable and more amp-like. The tube screamer is more compressed and costs less. It's more affordable and it takes up less space. But even if you got a regular Paisely drive without the Paisely Deluxe, it would still be, the tube screamer mini would still be more affordable and you would have more space on your board. So there's pros and cons to each one, but yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Have a great night.